Good morning and welcome back. It's an early morning in Kanchanaburi. Now we're at the Tiger Temple, the former Tiger Temple. It's now an animal sanctuary. Now this has got a controversial history, but this is where one of the spots was. It's a very creepy place, and not where the animal sanctuary is, but where you can see all the former places where the Tiger Temple was. It's massive, absolutely enormous, this place. I've just been riding around on my bike, and it's very, very creepy. It's like very eerily quiet. There's no one else here apart from me when I've been riding about, apart from the people who work at the sanctuary. And it's really good now. It looks really good. I mean, I'm against keeping animals that should be in the wild, like elephants and things like that, for tourism, but this isn't like that. This is all really nice, and it's all really kept, well kept. All the animals are running free. There's nothing in cages. People can come and they can feed the animals. You've got cows, pigs, all different kinds of pigs, loads, buffalo, deer. There's all sorts here. It's really nice. We'll have a look about, and I'll show you what I mean by the creepy bits when they come up. There's a big massive wall that goes all the way around it as well. It's all got glass on the top, so the monks could keep people out when it was the Tiger Temple. And now it's free to come in. You can buy food. I haven't been offered any, but I'm sure you can buy food at the gate for 100 baht, and you can feed the animals. So I'll be doing that on the way out. But I just want to have a look around and show you what it's like, show you some of the creepy places. There's some buffalo and cows in the swamp, and the pigs loving it. I don't want to disturb them too much, especially him staring me out in the middle. Rather than me, like. Well, that's what it's like in the wild. Now the pig just got out. Another one embedded into the mud. Yeah, it looks great. It looks great. Right, we'll get about. I'll show you what I mean when we're having the butchers around. They must have had a lot of tigers here. And this enclosure is big, and this is one of many. Well, this is where you'll have walked up and seen the tigers from the top. Very creepy place. Now this is the good side of it. It's just starting to rain a bit. There's some deer, loads of deer. I mean, they all look well fed. They all look happy in themselves. It's really nice to see. Apart from some knobhead with a camera coming to disturb them, I'm trying to keep my distance. And over here, these big bad boys. Again, I'll keep my distance. Look really healthy. Skin's got a good shine on it. The coat. Don't know if they're too pleased about me. What's over here? Like a bit of a canyon. A couple of pigs there, loving life. Are the pigs? Oxes? I don't know. Let's see what's down here. This looks like it's used to be some sort of attraction. But no idea. There's some of them mushroomy table things down there. Don't know if that was somewhere where you went to come and get photos taken or something, I don't know. This is sort of where you drive in near the entrance. They all look happy enough. I'm not bothered about me being here. Loads of them, absolutely loads. And they all look well in the court. And back in the west you might think these look skinny. But if you see what other cows are like, the livestock, they don't fatten up them later. They don't use them for meat. So they don't fatten them up. The only reason you see them so fat back in the west is so when they kill them, you get the money for the meat. Well, this is where the old ticket office was. It's all been closed down now, obviously. You had cafes here. Looked like there was quite a few things. Now I'll show you what I mean by it being eerie. Looks like nothing's been touched since it got closed down. Like that. He's got a t-shirt on. Couldn't resist. Very creepy. Right, back to the good side. I'll just go and see a lot of the animals at the right at the entrance. There's loads there. And then we'll get off to the next destination. I want to show you another place as well. This is the entrance. Some toilets there. All just left to roam free together. It's great, it really is great. Now you might notice I don't do zoos. I don't do elephant rides. I don't have anything to do with any of that sort of stuff. I don't like animals being kept in cages when they should be in the natural habitat. Unless it's a sanctuary for animals that can't look after themselves or need looking after. Not in cages. There's a horse over there, he's got a bit of an itch. Like I said, this place is huge. It is really, really big. And they've just got all the grounds to run about. There's all the woods. There's everything here. Really nice place. There's even a donkey there. Is it a donkey? It's a bull-nosed donkey. I'm not sure what that is, to be honest with you. If anyone knows, please hit me up on a comment. It's got no nose. I think there's an Australian lady that runs it. I seen her on the way in. I'm trying to catch her on the way out. See if I could have a quick talk with her. When I first come in places, I don't like to tell them what I'm doing. I don't like to tell them I'm a YouTuber or I do vlogs. Because then, a lot of the times, they can just show you what they want you to see then. And I don't like that. I like getting a good look of it. As you can, then you get the first impressions. Not their first impressions, your first impressions. But as soon as I come here, she was brilliant. I went to park my bike outside. I come to walk in. She said, "Oh, just use your bike." She said, the grounds are massive. Just have a ride about and feel free. And I had the camera in my bag and everything then. She didn't know. But now, I wouldn't have minded a quick talk and just see how everything works. See if she'd be comfortable in front of a camera. I just had a quick chat there, she's busy. But these ones are in here because they've got injuries. And that's the vet's car. If you look at this one here, it's had its foot, it must have been amputated. Its front left foot. So yeah, they're injured, or they want to be in there with the buddies and they can come and go when they want. She said some of them just like it in there with some of the other animals. They might be the ones that look after people, look after the others, the carers. Animals are just the same as humans. You get people who want to care for others, you get animals who want to care for other animals. Very, very insightful chat with Jules, the Australian lady who runs the sanctuary. She's painted me a totally different picture from what I've been told. And this is why you should never take things for granted, what people are telling you. Because you need to find out the truth for yourself. She said she got a lot of hate directed towards her because she was working here when it was going on. But what we've been told, so what I've been told is it's not what it's portrayed to be. They weren't just raising the cubs for meat. The cubs that were found in freezers, when they come, were all paperworked. They had all photos taken of how and when they died. She said if they had 147 tigers here, 147, they had too many. They didn't need to breed them to sell them. If they had so many of them, and the monks had nothing to do with it. The monks, it was other people. Well, there was nothing to be involved with. She said they used to work the cats a lot in the morning, swimming, taking for big long walks, all sorts. I'm still doubtful that a tiger can be that responsive to a human in close contact and not do anything about it. And the natural instincts, that's what it is to a tiger. It's a natural instinct. They're a wild animal. And she said that there was no selling, there was no killing tigers. The only thing that was bad about it was when the authorities come and they tried to make out that, oh, look what we found, look what we've uncovered. And the authorities were coming up every week and they were getting the paperwork, they were getting looked round. They'd already seen the cubs that were in the freezers. That was just because you just can't leave a carcass by the side. If something dies when they're being born or in other circumstances, you can't just leave the carcass on the floor. And then when the authorities come, they took all the tigers and then they sold them. What do you believe? You know, there's always different narratives to everything you're being told. That's what I've just been told. And she seems a really, really lovely lady. She was telling me about all the different animals, but the animals that were on rehab, she's got all names for them. She's a really, really nice lady. So I would be surprised if there was anything untoward that she hasn't told me. But different opinions. We all have them. Just before I leave, here's the entrance. Now I've seen this on vlogs before and I never thought it was going to be that big. It is massive. If you look at the pickup underneath it, you get the gist of how big that is. And when you're coming in, I never come in this way. Google Maps took me in the wrong way and I had about 2 miles of bumpy road. I was going to advise anyone if they come here to come in the 4x4. But no, you don't need to, just come in this way and you'll be fine. Yeah, these ladies are selling like carrots and sweet corn and all sorts for the animals. Yeah, I never seen any of this when I was coming in. Pineapples. You buy a bag for 100 baht. But Jules was saying, she said, you're best off just coming in. If there's any locals living here or is anyone living in the area, you can get bags of grass or bags of hay. Things that they really need. The animals don't really need sweet corn and carrots and things like that. To get donations. Unfortunately, they haven't got a site up at the moment. But they're just getting donations off ex-employees, ex-people who used to work with the Tiger Sanctuary and what have you. Yeah. What do we believe? Who do you believe? Hello, the rain got the better of me once again. It absolutely hid it down. You wouldn't believe it here when you come back to Kanchanaburi. It's that hot, it just dries out straight away. But yeah, we had a lovely time. I had a very insightful time at the Tiger Temple. It still never really cleared things up. Again, who do you believe? The governments, I do not trust. So I wouldn't believe anything that comes from the government. But other than that, you've got to make your own impressions. I'm back at my homestay right now. Now I've done a vlog on this. It's the cheapest place I've stayed in Thailand. and it's great. It really is good. I mean, it's a shared toilet, but it's immaculately clean. They wash the clothes for you for nothing. You just, I gave them a bag of clothes before I left this morning to go up on to do this vlog, and I've just come back and they're next to my door, free, quite a lot, because I'm travelling in a couple of days. So brilliant place, it really is brilliant. And yeah, like I say, the cheapest place I've stayed in Thailand. A couple of days ago, if you never watched the vlog, catch up on it, find out how much it was. And tomorrow we're going to a food market, the best food market I've been to in Kanchanaburi. But there's food everywhere here, it's brilliant. It's the same in Thailand, anywhere in Thailand when you're in a city or a town. When you're driving on your bike on the morning, all you can get is a smell of food coming from everywhere. It's so good. Kanchanaburi is really special. It's got food everywhere, and I mean more than I've seen, like probably on a par with Bangkok for food places. There's just everywhere, and Chiang Mai. So I'll catch up with you tomorrow at the food market, and then I'm not too sure what we're going to do after that, but I'll make something planned and then off on the travels. I've got all my bags down here from Chiang Mai because it makes it sensible. It's more central, Kanchanaburi, and I really like it here. So I've had my bags shipped down. I'm keeping them at my friend's house, and then I've got easier access for it's in the middle of the country from when I'm going up and down the country. And I'm going to different countries. I'm always going to be coming from Bangkok, or more than likely from Bangkok. So we'll see you on the next vlog, and thanks for joining me. Have a good day.